Finding green jeans has been just a very ridiculous challenge because a couple companies make it, like Levi's make it, but they don't make them in a good style. It's in a 501. Those are just ridiculous. You know, it's very difficult. I took on a very ridiculous challenge, and I'm gonna see it through, but it's difficult. I'm wearing all green, Keon, for a month.
Yeah,
I gathered that. What's up, Keysha?
I mean, all green. Hold on, let me just.
what about your socks?
Socks and drawers, everything.
Why? What's the purpose?
Here's the thing. There's no real reason. I was on a video shoot for an artist, and he had found like 8 other light-skinned people, and we were all freckled and red hair down. They dressed us all in green, just like monochromatic, and it looked so dope. I was like, that shit kind of fire. I was like, I'm gonna do it for a month. No reason. Just said I was gonna do it, and because I said
he dressed all light-skinned people with freckles up and green.
Yes.
So he was calling y'all leprechauns, is what he was doing.
Okay, well, first of all, I didn't even think about that. You took it to a place of disrespect. It could have just been an appreciation for how rare we are. We're a rare breed.
Was there Lucky Charms there?
Okay, first of all, we started in the morning, so it's not weird to have cereal, and Lucky Charms is a cereal.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's what he was doing. I'm looking out for you. Like, if I was there, I wouldn't allow that. I'd be like, don't disrespect my light-skinned freckled brothers and put them in green and give them Lucky Charms. That's rude.
What's up, Meg?
Keysha, mama. How y'all doing? What's up? Magically delicious over here. To hear.
Oh, can you
didn't even hear that. Good.
You handle it?
Oh yeah, the month stuff. Yeah, I got you.
Got it. I know it's gonna
here we're doing a show. Okay, we're doing a show to hear.
Oh, first of all, Meg, we were on time. So you set your late behind up.
Shut up and go find your pot of gold. Don't talk to me about nothing.
Oh, you can't just piggyback off the jokes I already made.
That's what we do.
Keon. Okay, you can't be copying to get through class. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Keon.
I
think this is.
Did not set this up for this level of disrespect. You know what? I'm just go ahead and say it. Kev made his exit about 6 months ago. I'm sick of y'all shit. Y'all got me for 3 more months, and I'm getting the fuck up out of here too.
Look, you better wait.
I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Y'all gonna appreciate the kid, or you're gonna lose me. You understand me?
What's that popular?
Today's price is not 6 months ago's price.
The popular TikTok right now. You'll never get a chance to disrespect me.
You'll never get a chance to disrespect me again, man. I'm out of here. I can't wait for Pat ass to get on here so I can cuss him out again.
Pat is always late, by the way. I was late today.
I'm not even tripping off the leg. That's a granted. You don't tell Pat a time so he'll be there on time. You tell him a time so he'll be there somewhere within that time. We all know and accept that at this point for Pat. What I'm finna cuss Pat out about because he took something private and made it public. It was not for the public eye to see, and he recorded it and he put it on multiple platforms. So
what were you doing? What were you doing anyways? How did you do that?
Now I gotta go look and see because I want to be nosy. What you talking about?
I know. I'm like, what is it?
Let me go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of SquADD Versus. I'm your host here, Moore. I want to, give a shout out to our special guests in the building. We got Keysha E in the building, some Detroit's finest. We got Keon Polee. You know what I'm saying? Representing, I almost said for the Bay, but really you're from Antioch, right?
Yeah.
Antioch.
Yeah.
My daycare was called Antioch. That was the name of the church that I went to daycare. I remember that shit way back. Now that's weird that I do remember that, but it was preschool, not daycare. Preschool was called Antioch. Oh. Pat ain't shit. I don't know where he is, but I want to start the episode with the energy that Pat ain't shit. I invited Pat to a private event, handpicked, and everything was going great. You understand me? Everything was going great. And just for the record, Pat was late to the private event too. That's his calling card is to be late. Listen. I told everybody, say, hey, we got to be there 15 minutes before so we can load up. Pat calls me past the 15-minute mark. He's like, hey, anybody need anything from the store? We need you here. Don't be trying to sweeten the deal of your lateness with being polite. Hey,
that's not true.
You can
It was within the 15-minute mark. It was within the 15-minute mark.
It was not.
If
it was within the 15-minute mark, if it's 45 after the 15-minute mark that you're supposed to be there, and you text me at 9:45 and say, do you need anything from the store? You're not going to make it within the 15-minute mark.
That's the point you should have made. Yeah, that's true.
This was being considerate.
No.
So that happened. And so we have a great time. We're in a boat, we got music going, we got Chakuchi boards going, we got Chakuchi board. We got a lot of meat, you know what I'm saying?
Just let it happen.
Charcuterie board.
He said coochie boards. I'm like, what? Then you said we got a lot of meat. I'm like, what was this?
It was like a whole lot of Orby sandwich and no bun.
It's coochie on this boat. What?
You just gotta let that happen.
So we having a great time. We headed back to go dock and everything. And what happened was, there's only one bridge you cross under. So we're going back through the bridge. And you should be able to go through any of it. And honestly, normally you can. It was just the tide was low, this weekend. Because the tide was low, the boat got stuck, Now, that's
he crashed the boat on land pretty much.
First I wouldn't say crashed it. Pat embellished a lot. He said we were shipwrecked. He said I ran up on the beach. That's none of that happened.
It was up on the beach.
Just push the boat back into the water. You know what it's like to be a beached whale. Row back in.
None of us wanted to get in ankle up. It
was still in the water, Megan. You know what I mean? It was still in the water. So what I did is I just called the people. They came out. They took care of it. By the time everybody switched it to the rescue boat, the boat lifted itself up and he just followed us in. So it wasn't even like a thing. It took 10 extra minutes at the most. That's it. It was fine.
It looked fun though. Did they make you pay extra money?
Nah, I had called them prior to and told them I was running a little late because of the boat just wasn't, it's just not a powerful engine. It's like a 150 cc engine. It's an electric engine. So I told them, I was like, hey, we're gonna be running 5 minutes behind, time. They said, oh, thank you so much. They're very appreciative of it. So by the time I called them back, they was like, oh, okay, no worries. We'll be right there. So it was cool.
It was funny as hell. Oh God, it was so funny.
No, it wasn't that funny. Pat's laugh.
Oh man.
I've never seen Pat laugh.
He laughed at you so hard.
Saturday, and Kev's laugh on the new episode of The Challenge when Sydney's talking to my belly button. Those were the hardest I've seen either one of these assholes laugh.
I'm just saying, you should have seen him when he pulled off. He was like, yeah, I mean, I went to nautical school. I just got my license. I'll be driving boats. And then fast forward, it was like, I'm sure you're wondering how we got here. We were just, all the boats were passing us and I was trying not to make eye contact. So I'm just like, man, I know how this looks.
We still had music. We still had black people. We still had food.
Up on a beach, not moving, still having fun though, still laughing and dancing and stuff. It's like it was weird. We didn't match our situation. We were shipwrecked, but we were still having fun.
We're supposed to. That's making the best of every situation. That's what you do in life. We found a silver lining to throw that bitch out. Yeah. Yeah. I went to school. I went to that and I went to aviation school during the pandemic. So I got 100 flight hours already. I had to do the module first. Yeah.
Are you trying to be like a private pilot?
No, it's just something I always wanted to do. So I signed up for it, and first couple of lessons was cool. So I started taking it more serious. Did the simulation. I did 30 hours in the simulation, and I got 80 hours in flight. I was flying a single engine Cessna.
Here's mine.
No, I'm not. I literally have my aviation license.
Show us the receipts.
I don't have it with. I didn't fly here. I drove here.
You don't have receipts? Don't you have to get something that says you have these flight hours?
Why would he carry that if he's not flying?
It's probably on his email. Shut up, Keon. Stop trying to defend him.
I'm saying that doesn't make sense.
He said he went to nautical school. He went to Nautica school. Do I match this windbreaker with these sweatpants? How does this light blue go with this dark blue? He went to Nautica school, okay? Ain't even no brand people wear no more to hear.
Shut up and get pregnant again. Why don't you? You went to Atlanta and you just became so domesticated. You just like, I'm gonna get married and get pregnant. He was like, but what about everything else? Every time we talk
what
to
do you mean? I'm still doing everything I was doing prior.
Making cookies or you're knitting something. You just got through sweeping the floor. What you do something?
Hey, wait. Don't sleep on Meg. Because me and Deezy got to get a tour of the Marlon and Meg Manor, as I call it. She went to ATL and bought a fucking castle.
I know.
Everybody got a castle with a
She has to clean up an east and a west wing every day. I understand why she switched it up.
There's two separate staircases. We went down a separate one.
Okay, Patrick. You're doing a lot now.
Oh, you talking shit.
This is everybody's house in Atlanta, guys. Come to the South. Your money goes far.
Meg sent me pictures when she first moved in there. She got a Panda Express put in the West Wing, and I was like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Really? Panda Express.
To a sushi chef, he was just like, "Where is a Meg?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just a visitor."
What is a Meg?
Wow.
Nah, but serious question though, Pat, what the fuck are you? Because why aren't you at the office?
Why?
I'm down the street.
Get out of your Toyota Corolla and come in. What are you just been?
I just pulled over because it was one and I wanted to be on time.
I appreciate that, bro. I knew he was close, but I was like, where's this nigga at, bro?
And he's saying that, and watch him be like a good 30 miles away. I'm close.
No, I'm on the same street. I was gonna say it, but no, I'm on the street. I'm close. I can see it. I'm a stone's throw away.
Why don't you just walk over there then?
Your
phone works as you walk, Pat.
He's probably not on the lot. He probably just pulled over. He's not driving. He's not driving while he's doing it. That'd
be crazy if I was. If I was just like, yeah, this house is big. I was like fully on the freeway.
Well, listen, man, this is a perfect place as any for us to get started with today's episode. So that's exactly what we're going to do right after this.
This year, it's time to get off the couch and get back into the bedroom. BlueChew can help. Guys, we know that confidence can take you far in life. And when you feel confident, you are at your best, especially when it comes time to step up to the plate. That's where BlueChew comes in. BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets and at the fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready when the opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you receive your prescription within days, baby, within days. Oh, and the best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in the line at a pharmacy. BlueChew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. With BlueChew, men everywhere are excited to see the postman, because when your package has arrived, your package has arrived. You know what I'm talking about? So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, BlueChew can help. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try BlueChew free when you use the promo code SQUAD at checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping, baby. That's it. That's BlueChew.com, promo code SQUAD, SQUADD, to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for being our sponsors for a SquADcast podcast.
First topic of the day, got a good one for you. Would you want to be on the first commercial flight to Mars versus have a free bus ticket to the tour of Area 51? What secrets you want to see? What secrets you want to see?
I feel like the word first is throwing me off of the Mars thing, because first comes with a lot of problems.
Well, it's the first commercial one. More than likely, this won't be the first trip to Mars.
Yeah.
Because the first trip to Mars is probably about some scientists and some rich motherfuckers that you never even heard about or never will know.
Right. But they would probably get the state-of-the-art like ships that are made for just a couple people floating around on the inside, not like a commercial one with like 747 level seats and like a whole bunch of people. Like if it's the first, that's like, I feel like that's like the difference between the first 747 commercial flight and the first like Wright brothers flight.
I don't think it's that. And I think the company that's going to do this is going to take a number of test flights before they risk their business success or failure with this many people.
You mean like the Titanic?
Titanic didn't take no cruises. They put it in.
They had a lot of like
scenarios.
If this happens, do this. If this happens,
they didn't take no test cruises with the Titanic, man. They just
how you know they got? Why would you think they would take a test commercial flight? You know how expensive that is, and you ain't got no passengers.
Yeah, but it's necessary.
Was it necessary with the Titanic? Why they ain't do it then?
They didn't know back then.
They didn't know because it was too expensive to do that. They're like, we're not about to sail this Titanic across the Atlantic and we ain't got no passengers. It's too much money.
Okay,
we're just gonna take our chances.
I'm getting on the flight.
This commercial flight has been tried and tested. They had the first one that tried, they had Jeff Bezos, they had Elon Musk, they had Barack Obama, they had all the important people on it first to make sure it was safe. And now they back, and now here's the first commercial flight open to the public.
Yeah.
So safety is not a thing.
You say what?
I'm still not going to Mars. What's on Mars?
I'm gonna ask, like, did they build something there?
This is the thing. I'm gonna take the flight for a couple reasons. One, I'm just sick of you niggas down here, period, anyway. Two, I just like to do different shit. So like, I went to Mars, right? And then three, let's get up there and see what's up there.
You should have typed a person to go to Mars and then put that on like her resume or her dating profile. And so now she mad she can't find a nigga that ain't never been to Mars. But she knew it was only 3 seats open on that flight.
Here's the thing. People be thinking you got to go to the places I go. You don't. You can take me someplace different. Anyway, no. I don't like buses, and I don't even want to know what they're doing in Area 51. I feel like that's where you're going to die.
I hate buses, but I already know it's stuff at Area 51. And it's a bus, it's harmless. I'd rather do that than some flight. I just don't trust a flight to Mars. And then ain't
on the gram like I'm about to go to Mars, y'all.
It's enough pictures of Mars to let us know ain't shit up there. So I'd rather go see the aliens here at Area 51 on a nice bus where I chill, you know what I'm saying? And nobody said it had to be a trash bus. Why can't it be a nice fancy bus?
No, it's gonna be like
it's a nice ass bus.
It's like a Greyhound
now. It's taking half the seats that a Greyhound was have, so everybody has more space. You got it's really like an Amtrak on a bus though. So you got like a kitchen, you get a little wine, a little food, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice bus.
I do a little scenic route on the way to go see some aliens.
But you don't know if you ever coming out of Area 51.
Yes, you are.
If you leave the planet, you think it's just a guarantee.
But at least you're doing something plush. You know what I mean? You gonna hop on this bus and you don't know that you're coming up out of there.
Logic.
Listen, if I don't make it back from Mars, I got a dope ass.
Who said you even get to Mars? That's what I'm saying. You ever heard of the challenge?
I'm real doing numbers.
Boom.
Okay? My last real
doing takeoff. Damn.
Who said you even getting to Mars? Who said you even leaving this atmosphere?
Listen, it might be nice up there. I might get up there. You don't know. What?
It says it takes like 7 months to get to Mars. So you're gonna be on this plane for
I ain't got nothing but time right now. I might find me a husband in Mars. You just never know.
I mean, I'm saying though, by the time that they're doing commercial flights, I'm sure they've developed a new fuel that'll get you that faster, or some new technology.
Well, okay, faster would probably be like 4 months.
Right, that's still half. Even if
That's
you
still
go
a
half,
long time.
even if like we get there twice as fast, that's still 3.5 months.
Do you know how many frequent flyer miles I'm about to have on this trip to Mars and back? Are you crazy?
That's low key lit though. Like for real, but you're gonna have so many miles when you get back, you ain't gonna have to pay for another flight for a year and a half.
Nowhere.
Y'all over here do it because they probably will give you the miles based on light years, and that's like 1 light year. You get 1 light year mile.
Oh man, you just trying to come up.
No, y'all over here thinking small. You need to, if you're gonna go big, go big.
Man, you a pessimist. I'm trying to find the silver lining and everything. And you over here just looking for all the horribleness associated with it.
Do you really think they're gonna give you 300 kabillion miles on your account? No.
Hey, if you can afford it, they yes, they will.
They're not going to give you that to hear. They're gonna give you one.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because on this plane there ain't no regular seating. Okay, it's only comfort and business. So if you're gonna get that, if you're gonna get this flight, you're gonna get the miles.
Hold on. I'm sorry to hear it. So there's only
comfort,
business,
and business.
But you're on this plane for like 4 months. There's no cabin.
They need space. All the places are either full lay down or they recline, so they need the space. That's why there's no.
So you don't have your own little cabin, like in the movie.
You're doing business. You're doing business.
That's not a cabin. That's like your own little seat. That's not like a room.
No, in business you got your own little cabin. You got your own little cabin in business. And comfort is like you stand in the dorm. Y'all got to share. You got a community bathroom and shower.
Oh, okay.
And then you stuck on a plane for 4 to 7 months with some people. I don't even like people I know like that. A bunch of strangers for that long.
A long cruise.
The main one talking about, yeah, let's take a trip. You would be cussing everybody. You wouldn't talk to nobody. You'd be in solitary for 7 months, judging everybody. Get out of here, nigga.
You got your earbuds.
You wouldn't like it.
I'm coming back.
Have y'all ever been on a 7-day cruise?
I have, yeah.
Yes, I used to.
That seems like forever, and it's basically the same thing. This is just a cruise to space.
Times 10.
It is.
Can you imagine going all that way, getting there, and it's like whale watching? Like you don't see anything. You're just looking at desolate.
But it's the experience. You got to enjoy the journey. Y'all too focused on the destination. You got to enjoy the journey. You know.
Keisha, you telling yourself that right now, but when people tell you that about your career, you like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
For real.
Out here floating around.
Fast track me.
And then what if Keisha, what if on this flight all they had was Black classic movies? Then what would you do?
I have books. I'm bringing my books.
Then what would you do? That's all the entertainment they have. Like you gotta watch.
She come back and can't nobody tell Keisha shit. She done seen every Black cinema, every Black exploitation movie, everything.
Right.
What you gonna eat while you watch it though? Y'all ever seen astronaut food? It looks terrible.
Right.
Oh no, that dehydrated ice cream is bomb.
No, this is different. This is gonna be different.
It's gonna be different, man. If they got the technology for this new fuel and to take people to Mars, the food gonna be legit. Chill out.
I'm gonna see the aliens on the ground.
I want to see what's in Area 51. I ain't gonna hold you. Area 51 sound lit as fuck, bro. They probably got old technology that we made that they never released to the masses. They probably got old alien technology. They got so much shit in Area 51, nigga. Like, I want to see all that shit, bro.
How you know that stuff is staged when you get there, though?
You say what? How what?
How would you know that the stuff at Area 51 is not staged?
I mean, even if it is staged, it's gonna be a hell of a good show. And you wasn't worried about that if you went to go see David Copperfield and no shit like that. Oh, I know this is thing. I just want to be entertained, nigga. I'm not David Copperfield. The magic. I just want to be entertained. I ain't at the Blue Man Group like, is this real paint? I don't give a shit. They got to pay for it. Entertain me, niggas.
Low key, if they told me ahead of time it was a fake tour, I'd probably still go. That would be really cool. You get to like go in and they have just like aliens laying down and people are like looking. I think that'd be fun too.
No.
More fun than Mars, a fake Mars.
Man, Mars.
Get an Oculus headset. You can see Mars the exact same way.
They're gonna give them some rocks. They're gonna give them some red rocks as souvenirs and some bottled water. But it's gonna be an empty bottle. They be like, bottled water, actual bottled water from Mars, but it's no water on Mars. So that's gonna be the whole gig.
Y'all gonna get in there
Although
and not be able to come out.
You say what?
Y'all gonna get in there and not be able to get out, or you gonna come out like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I don't trust it.
Now I got a hell of a good story for the next party I go to. What did you say?
They're not gonna be
I'm
able
better
to
than Mars.
Ain't nothing on Mars.
Not better than
But here's the thing: if you're taking a commercial flight to a place like that, they've already fixed the accommodations there for tourists because they're expecting people to come, right? So there's got to be something that you're gonna do there. Whether it's just like, oh, you get to take a little, they put on a suit and you get to do like a quick lap around the, I don't know, around the ship.
I can do that in my backyard.
No, but it's
So
different
gift
because
shop.
the gravity's different there. It's not the same. So that would be really cool.
Red sandcastles.
I'd want to do that too. That'd be kind of tight.
You know, I really want to go on my bucket list. My next trip I want to plan is Antarctica. I'm interested in stuff like that.
There's nothing else to do before
like,
that.
take a
There's
flight
nothing else before Antarctica.
You can take a you have to take a, well, you can't fly directly there, so you can fly to like Argentina, and then you can take a cruise there, and you can go into, I think it lands in like King Richard is called or something, but you can't fly directly there now. But you can take
Why?
a.
Because the plane will freeze.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't think that.
I don't think they have an
don't
international airport,
yeah,
Pat.
Yeah.
Why not? There'll be scientists over there.
They don't need an international airport. They probably got a little, I don't know, a little.
And you can only go during certain times.
That don't mean there's not an airport though, because you know Antarctica, the Nazis went.
They have like where you
scientists
can land
went.
the plane, but it's not like an international airport. You can only go over there
Now,
from
let
like
me tell you
November
something.
to
You
March
gonna
or something.
fuck around and not be able to come back. You're gonna go to Antarctica.
Don't say that.
See some
Right.
children, let you go up there and see the abominable snowman. They gonna be like, oh, you gotta stay here now, cuz you gotta feed them. Once you
You
see
should
him,
just
you
form a
gotta
life
feed
with
him, my
the
nigga. Like
penguin.
it's like he picks you. Like if he sees you there, you gotta stay there and feed him until he sees the next person. So you
I'm
might get
going.
10 years.
It's kind of expensive though. It's like 10,000 for the cruise.
To get to
10,000 for
Antarctica,
a cruise?
Mm-hmm.
to get to a place no one can go.
It be people there.
Don't nobody be
Antarctica, it be people there.
It's
did?
like
Like,
science.
it's somebody that
like
lives
science.
there, but it's
Bro.
other like people on the cruise. You know what I mean?
Ain't
It's
no
other
reason to
Predator.
charge $10,000 to go to Antarctica. They trying to keep niggas out. They got to make it something to like just out of the realm of reality, but not ridiculous, like $100,000 for it. But most people ain't gonna drop $10,000 to go see some fucking snow.
Because everybody broke, okay? Keisha, go ahead and go, girl. Don't let these broke boys talk you out of nothing.
Man, shut up.
I
You
mean,
only get
it's pretty
100,000 every time you have a baby. You think I don't know why you stay pregnant? Man. I'm pretty
Who cares? I'm paid though, broke boy.
How you call a nigga broke for not wanting to go to Antarctica? That's
Right.
That's crazy. This nigga can't afford to go to Antarctica. Broke ass. That is a stunt though, because you can't just go on. You can't go on Google and get an Antarctica ticket
at all.
That's scary though. That's pretty much like this trip to Mars. You think you're gonna see stuff out there, or is it mainly just like ooh ice?
No, you can see penguins. You can see whales. You can jump in the water. You can go ice fishing. You can go, what is it called with the little things on your foot? I want to do that.
Ice skating?
It's like, no, not ice. Not ice skating, but it's like it's not rock climbing, but it's like I forget what it's called, but it looked dope.
What, climbing up a glacier?
No, not quite. I'm gonna look it up and send it to you. I can't remember.
Where you gotta like take the pics and you do this.
You do
like,
two things. Like it's like a few things that you can do there, and then of course you're gonna do it.
By the time you get there,
most of the stuff you're describing, you can do in Utah. Like, I'm not paying 10 grand to go there.
Oh my God!
Like, why? Go to Nevada.
Antarctica.
Tell her about herself, Keon.
Don't listen. Don't worry. Don't listen. Don't listen to nothing they say, Keisha. These broke boys. Don't listen to them.
And it's like I've been to all 7 continents and Mars. What?
See, that's dope. Now that is dope. Because who can really say that?
Put that on my obituary. Put that on my tombstone.
I traveled to a bunch of places that have nothing just to say I did it. Big flex.
Okay. All right.
There are things in Antarctica. I've always wanted to go there.
I need to catch up with the other continents before ever thinking about Antarctica. Goddamn.
Meanwhile, Keon over here like, so I went to Altadena, and let me tell you what is there.
People, habitats.
Let's
I'm gonna send y'all a postcard.
Let's put it to a vote. We're going to Antarctica or we're going to Area 51? What
51.
Mars. He said Antarctica.
51 for your boy.
I'm in Mars.
Area 51. Why? Who's saying 81?
Somebody said 81.
I'm going to Mars because I'm not trying to be over at Area 51 with y'all broke boys.
Me and Meg lit in Mars.
Why are we assuming the Area 51 tour isn't expensive?
Because y'all took Megabus to get there.
We took a bus there because they're not going to allow you to fly accurate. It's a no-fly zone, man. You can't fly over there, okay?
But you wouldn't know.
That's what they told you. Take your little Megabus for what is it, $9.99 ticket to get in there.
You just mad because you didn't
know
we
paid a gazillion dollars to go to Mars.
You mad? You sound like somebody that missed out on the sneakers release, and now you got to buy it off a goat, and now you mad you got to pay reseller price. Set your sleepy ass up. Set your alarm. It ain't nobody.
Meg acted like she could go anyway. You can't fly to space while pregnant. You know, whenever this comes out, you're gonna be pregnant.
Y'all like 60th child. Don't do that to me, please. I can't do the month.
Are you done? You wrapped it
yes,
up?
I'm over here looking at what lipo options I can do after this. I'm not having no more kids after this.
That's what she say. And then Marlon gonna be like, "Hey, I found a house with an east, west, north, and south wing. You want to move there?" And she gonna be like, "Yeah." He's like, "I need another 3 babies."
No, he's more done than me. He got more kids than me. We done.
He had kids before that, right?
Yeah, he has 2 older kids, so I'm done, honey. Okay.
It sound good.
Good damn.
Well, listen. Looks like the Area 51 has it on that. We're gonna jump right into this next topic right after this.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. We've been talking about BetterHelp a lot on this show lately, and this month we're discussing some of the stigmas around mental health. For example, some people think you should just wait until things are just completely out of control and unbearable before they get help. But that is far from the truth. Therapy is a tool you utilize before it gets worse, and it can help you avoid those lows. And to be quite honest, many of us have been taught that mental health shouldn't be a part of our normal life. But that is wrong also. We take care of our bodies at the gym, the doctor, nutrition. We should be focusing on our minds just as much. Therapy has helped me through the pandemic tremendously. And I was in therapy before the pandemic, so I got in early before things got spiraled out of control for me. And I'm glad I did because it helped keep me in check. Look, it's never too late to get help. And that's why you should try BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with a therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you could be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Give it a try and see why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp Online Therapy. And all That Squadcast listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/squad. That's BetterHelp.com/squad. SQUADD. Meal prepping is difficult, but ButcherBox makes it very easy. ButcherBox is a subscription service that takes the guesswork out of finding high quality meat. ButcherBox sources their meat from partners with the highest standard and highest quality. No more searching the stores for 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, wild-caught seafood, and more. Their sourcing decisions are made holistically, keeping the farmer, the planet, the animal, and your family in mind. My favorite cut of meat is the wild-caught salmon. Like to season that bad boy up and bake it real nice. My wife and I had that baked salmon with some mashed potatoes, some greens on the side. Delicioso. The salmon tasted so fresh, fresher than any other salmon that I've tasted. Every month, ButcherBox ships a curated selection of high quality meats right to your door. and it's free shipping for the continental US. No antibiotics or added hormones. You can customize your box or you can go with theirs. Either way, you'll get exactly what you want. This is your chance to never have to shop for ground beef again. That's right, ButcherBox is giving new members free ground beef for life. Sign up at butcherbox.com/squad and get 2 pounds of ground beef free in every order for the life of your membership. Log on to butcherbox.com/squad. That's SQUADD to claim this deal.
Next topic of the day. Would you rather be stuck in the ocean with a rowboat versus be stuck in a desert with a skateboard?
Desert with the skateboard immediately.
Both of these are horrible.
Right.
Let me just say both of these are horrible. First of all, Pat, you stuck in a desert. I didn't make this question up, but I'm assuming they're talking like Sahara Desert, where there is like where the road meets the desert. So that skateboard is going to be completely useless.
Just luggage,
right? I would just
luggage.
be using it as a weapon or to shield the sun. But at the ocean, there's no. When you're in the desert, yeah, it's hot, but there's no monsters underneath the sand. You know what I mean?
There are tons of scorpions.
No monsters want to hit the bottom of a boat. Just stay in the boat. You're fine. And then you don't even have to do that much work if you're on a boat, because think about it, the current will always take you towards land.
What?
Yes, the current in the ocean goes towards land.
I'm just
but you could still die
and
first.
not look and just wait till I get close.
You could definitely die from dehydration.
Yeah.
You
can die from dehydration on the water too, though.
Yeah, that's what I was more so talking about the water. I was like, you were.
But you would die from dehydration faster, probably in the desert, y'all.
Probably, yeah.
I don't care about dying.
The ocean, because I'm a water baby. I can go swimming, hop back in my boat. I can wash my ass. Like, I can't be in this hot desert and like.
I don't
what
like
about storms.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'd be afraid of is a storm.
I don't know. Both of them suck because Keisha talking about she can wash her ass. You go in, get in that water and try to wash your ass real quick.
I mean, that's, at least if you in the desert, you don't have nothing.
Listen, you ain't gonna listen because Keisha, you just like me the type of person like all right, I'm all right today, but then it gets toward the end, or middle, or beginning of the month, depending on when your visitor comes. And now you trying to wash your ass in the ocean. And now the sharks ain't got a scent for blood. Now they're like, oh, we gonna just.
I mean, that week I gotta thug it out. Thug it out that week.
This little heifer gonna get her goof ass back in this water. And she tastes like Detroit. I ain't had a Detroit heifer since the summer of '79. I'm finna chew the fuck out of her.
I'm gonna thug it out that week. But the ocean, I can go for a swim. I can get my exercise on. I'm on vacation.
Exercise.
I'm not getting in that water.
I'm on vacation. I'm chilling. I got on my
bikini. Motherfucker said I can get my exercise on while being stuck in the ocean. You are in a life or death situation and you're still thinking about exercising?
You can't be expending energy.
You're a psychopath, Keisha.
I'm gonna swim. I can swim. You know what I'm saying? I got my bikini on. I'm on vacation. I'm chilling. I'm living my best life.
You got your bikini on. You finna be so sunburnt. Your lips finna be chapped.
Right. And Keisha didn't forgot she black. You're not gonna wear lotion. You're not gonna put on lotion for a whole week. That's you gonna be out there getting in salt water, out of salt water. You think your skin is gonna survive that?
And even if she got braids, her shit finna frizz the fuck up in that salt water. I don't even know why she's playing.
I'm gonna call Tish, get some body butters when I get back. You know what I mean? But at least I did the best I could do. If I'm in the desert, I'm just funky. With a skateboard.
That is true.
You gotta walk. Y'all look. I'm assuming we're equal distance from wherever, whether you're in the desert or whether you're in the ocean, right? You gotta travel equal distance. You're gonna be walking the whole way in desert,
right? Versus letting the boat just take you. I'm not in the desert at all. The boat is an easy choice. It's just chilling.
The desert is more populated. You could run into like tribes and like people who are living off of the desert oases or whatever it's called.
So wait. So what are you saying that there's not going to be people on boats that we're going to run into then?
I could hop on somebody else's boat.
Right? Yeah. I mean, if that's a scenario, I thought it was by yourself.
Bro,
I mean you're by yourself, but you can run into anybody.
Tom Hanks was on that island.
Anybody on the ocean.
Tom Hanks was on that island for what, 5-8 years, and nobody came close. You know what I'm saying?
Survived though.
On an island,
huh?
But did he die?
You talking about Tom Hanks with
he
was on an island.
That's what I'm saying. But like, no boats came close, so don't act like boats be everywhere.
So stop acting like it's tons of people in the Sahara Desert, in the middle of the Sahara Desert. There's nobody out there.
I ain't saying that.
You said there was no roads. There ain't no roads, there ain't no people.
I was just poking a hole in that theory. That's all.
I assumed if I had a boat and I'm in the ocean, I'm not far from somebody because my black ass, if I ended up there, I was close enough. This was an accident.
No, you were knocked out.
Somebody was on. There. So I'm somebody coming.
You were kidnapped. You were kidnapped and then dropped off in the ocean.
Woke up there. That'd be so.
I feel like the ocean is at least an enjoyable experience versus
the fuck. No, it's not. That sun beaming down on you. You are surrounded by water. You are surrounded by water. You can't.
Have you ever been to a desert?
Right.
What do you
think it's sun? You think it's shade?
I've been to Vegas. I know it gets cold.
We talking about Vegas, fam. Not talking about Vegas.
Vegas is technically the desert, my nigga.
We're not talking about Vegas, and you still burn up in Vegas. You still get sunburned.
You said Sahara. That is totally different to here.
Well, on the way to Vegas, it's a lot of similar.
You also said there was no roads in this desert.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like if you get off the road and you go 30 miles in, it's just desert.
That's what we're talking about. That's like you're 30 miles into the ocean. Same thing. There's nothing but water around you. There's nothing but sand around you.
So what's your point? What you saying?
My point is it's not anything out there. There's nobody out there. It's just you trying to make your way back to civilization.
Look, I really don't care. I was gonna pick the boat anyway. I just want to go give up easy, my nigga. But I was gonna definitely pick the boat.
I can't believe, Pat, why would you not pick the boat? Like, can you swim?
I can swim, but I don't like the visual of just being stuck in the ocean. That's a fear.
You're not stuck because you're constantly moving.
Yeah, but like just looking around and not seeing land in either direction, I'm not putting myself through that. Desert me up.
Desert me up.
And
can we at least get like a camel or something?
It'd be windstorms too. Like wind and sandstorms in the desert too.
And don't it be real cold at night? And
it get cold at the desert. The only good part is if you're in a desert that has like cacti, you may be able to like take the wheels off the skateboard and use the trunks for like a blade and be able to cut the cactus and get water from there. That might be your only saving point in the desert.
Is there really that much water in cactuses? Like I feel like cartoons and movies let us think that it was just a jug of water in there, and I don't really understand where you would cut the water from.
I don't know how much water is in there, but I mean, they have to have some if they stay alive. I understand they don't need a whole lot, but they might be able to just preserve it better.
I don't think there's just a finite amount of water. I don't know. I feel like the question is really how would you rather die? Because none of us in here are survivalists. Like none of us are making it out of this. I don't care.
Keysha said she's gonna be in a rowboat, and when it gets too hot in the middle of the day, she's gonna flip it over, right, and then she's gonna get underneath it in the water and feet dangling in the water so she can block the sun for a couple hours. And while she's in the water, she said she's gonna barehanded fish and grab some tuna,
crab boil,
and shit like that. Like she got a whole plan of how she gonna
upside down rowboat.
Yeah, because you got to flip it over to block the sun. You can't just hide. But if you flip it over to hide the sun, then you got air on the inside of it too, right? So you gotta have your head on the inside part and just have your feet float.
I just got a jacket. I got a beach towel. I just block my face. You know what I mean? I'm good.
That's what you think? You think that's gonna work?
I'm bathed. I swam. I got my workout in. I'm relaxing. I'm reading my book.
You gonna be dead for everybody, Keysha.
I'm a little ashy, but it's gonna be all right. Ain't nobody on there.
A little ashy. You are days ashy of salt water. Your skin's gonna be bleeding.
And she's gonna have no energy by day 2 because she worked out twice and had one
with
meal.
No nourishment.
I got nourishment. I got a whole crab boil popping over here. What do you mean?
How you gonna cook these crabs?
In the sun.
Sit them in the sun. It don't take a lot for crab legs.
The sun ain't finna cook no goddamn crab legs on no rowboat.
You said it's hot to here. You said it was hot.
Having a good old time on her boat.
Hot. If it was that hot, we'd be cooking.
I am on vacation. In my mind, I'm on a yacht.
You can't just keep saying that.
I don't understand. I'm having a good old time.
This is a hostage situation.
I am on vacation. Yo, she wilding.
Having a good old time.
She just kept saying that.
I just got back from Mars. Now I'm, you know what I mean? It's just, look.
Matter of fact, now we know how you ended up on the boat because that plane from Mars crashed because I told you wasn't gonna make it, and now you stranded on a rowboat in the middle of the ocean. It blew up before you left the atmosphere.
But see, I at least got a half of a Mars experience. I'm still alive, and now I'm back on
Half?
Yeah, you never been. You never made it. You never made it to Mars. Now I'm stuck.
I got halfway there. I got kicked back, but at least I know what the halfway mark look like. You know.
I know what the halfway mark looks like too. I can see it. Look, that's the sky. That's what the halfway mark.
I've been living for these past 6 months.
That's what it looked like.
Hilarious.
I don't think Keysha gonna make it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Keisha's dead first.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she don't know how to sit down.
You're trying to survive off of water from a cactus in the desert. If you come across a cactus, we know for sure.
That's not even real, y'all. There's no water in a cactus.
Whatever. You don't know that for sure, man. You just.
I just looked it up. So shut up.
You looked it up and it said no.
I just looked it up. It was like it's not what you think. It's not like a reservoir of water, and most of the cactuses you can't even eat because they're either toxic or they will give you like diarrhea, dehydration, whatever.
Pat's dead first.
Pat is dead first.
Wait, I wasn't the one who ever said that. That was to hear.
But you gonna take his advice?
Man,
no, I'm looking for
Oasis. I tried to save your goof ass. You just threw me under the bus.
Are you poison and you
hey, man, let's put this shit to a vote. I'm sick of this.
Oases.
Water.
This nigga Pat really think he's gonna walk up on an oasis like in the Scorpion King where there's greenery and there's trees and there's a pond. You really think you are having an illusion at that point. You about to die.
There'll be like 30 women.
Sand. No.
We were waiting for a lost traveler.
Put it to a vote. What we going? Keon, what you going with?
I'm taking that water and I'm taking a nap until somebody comes get me.
Okay, I'm going with the rowboat too. Keysha?
You already know I'm on my rowboat.
Shark food. All of y'all, shark food.
Meg, what you going with?
Rowboat.
Wise choice. And Pat, you gonna be in the desert.
Desert it up. Okay. No monsters.
Pat, you do know, like I said, there are scorpions, there are spiders,
those aren't scary compared to what y'all are up against.
Listen, just because it's smaller doesn't mean it's not deadly. The poison in the scorpion still can kill you. The same with a spider and the same with a snake.
But you're in the middle of the ocean where there's also stuff we don't know about to attack y'all. So
I don't even know what's gonna happen, so I'm not afraid. If I get eaten by some big ass sea creature, I don't know that shit gonna happen. I'm dead before I realize what happened. You gotta live with the sting of the scorpion. Like, fuck, I'm finna die in 3 hours. You gonna fuck around like, what I want to do with 3 hours? You're gonna try to write a note for your parents on the back of your skateboard. You're gonna be down to like 30 minutes, between 20 and 30 minutes, but you're gonna think it's 30. It's really gonna be 20. You're gonna try to jack off one last time. You're gonna die with your dick gripped in your hands, and that's how they're gonna find you.
That was real specific. That's embarrassing.
Your dick gripped in your hands with this dead grip, and then you got this message to your parents on the skateboard. They go like, he was trying to rub one out to the thought of his parents. This guy,
I hear your hands like get hard, so you probably have
that's
to.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
Get it off.
And you're gonna have it grip back when the dick is in gummy bear form. So it's just gonna be a noodle.
That's weirdly a fear of mine because because they have to take hella pictures of the dead body before they move it. So there would just be like a whole photo shoot of all that. I'm still gonna do desert.
Okay, well there you go. All right, well it looks like the Keisha's face.
I'm like, what are we here? Wait,
so much.
And the fact that that's a fear of Pat's, he's actually thought about this before. It's like
dying, and then your murderer putting you in a hilarious position, like face down, ass up.
That's funny. If a serial killer started doing that, it would be hard to be mad at him. Especially if he started killing people. We found out, like, they dug into the people's past and they found out, like, these people were horrible people and they should have been tried or they got away with some shit. And he just started posing them in ridiculous.
I wouldn't be tripping off that at all.
Oh yeah, it would be hilarious. You'd be looking forward to it. It'd be like the new TGI Friday. You'd be looking for new shit. You're like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna kill somebody today.
Funny corp killer. Funny corp. Everybody's just dead.
All right, so the ocean and the rowboat definitely has it on that one. We're gonna get into this last topic right after this.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let a wild pube wreck you. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and our sponsors at Manscaped are here for you with the best tools to get your balls ready for that special occasion. This V-Day, it's time to join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use the code SQUAD for 20% off, plus free shipping. Clean balls are very important on Valentine's Day, all right? That's a day you don't want any hiccups, if you know what I mean. The holidays went by so quickly. Did you remember to take care of your package with the best tools for the job? The Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped is just the thing every guy needs in their life to make each and every day just a little more special. The number one product in this package is the Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin. And get this, the trimmer's advanced skin-safe technology reduces cuts and nicks on those delicate balls. It even has a 4000K LED spotlight so you can shave anywhere your heart desires. Did I mention that it's waterproof too? That's right. I like to propose making February 13th a national holiday as National Shave Balls Day. Who's with me? Come on now, who's with me? I think this is one holiday that men and women can get behind. This package also includes the Weed Whacker, nose and ear hair trimmer to whack all the worst of your weeds. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts, their Shed Travel Bag and Anti-Chafing Ball Boxers to keep your boys stored comfortably. To complete the perfect package for your package are liquid formulations like the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner. Start your day off with a deodorant for your boys. Then stay cool all day with a toner to keep you feeling your best all day and night. These formulations will also have your balls smelling like a king on the big day. And don't forget to smell good, not only around your balls, but all over. Made with their signature scent, the Manscaped Refined Cologne will complement your collection with smell perfection. Manscaped created a product for nights just like this and will make your V-Day date say, wow. Great set of balls you have there. Go to manscaped.com for our exclusive offer of 20% off plus free shipping with the code SQUAD, SQUADD. Your balls and lady will thank you. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code SQUAD at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com when you use the code SQUAD. Join Cupid and shoot your arrow with Manscaped this Valentine's Day.
Last topic of the day, we have, would you rather go the rest of your life with no movies / TV, streaming, all of that, versus the rest of your life with no music? Damn. I say music, I mean all music. Lullabies, all free content, no copyright infringement music, all your favorite albums, songs, artists, all of that. Don't be looking for no goddamn loophole. Can I hum to myself? Is that music? Yes. Okay, then no, motherfucker. No.
Wait, what do you mean you can't
And there's no music on TV either.
There's no music. You are excluded from anything musical. No humming.
What do you mean
no
you can't sing your own songs though? What do you mean?
Like you can't hum to yourself. You can't like.
Okay, and then with the TV thing, you can't be on TV. Like what? I don't.
Well, no, you don't get to watch TV. You don't get to watch TV or movies.
How you don't get to watch TV but can't even sing your own music?
It's either or. What do you mean? It's like you can, if you sing, there's somebody that's with you all the time.
I feel like if all things being equal, then with the TV thing, you shouldn't be able to make TV either.
What you mean?
Because you're saying I can't hum, right? Not just listen to music. I can't hum. So on the TV side, I shouldn't be able to make TV either, or act, or anything like that. Anything TV involved.
Well, one is viewing and one is listening.
Exactly, but you said I can't sing it.
Right, so you can still hear it.
To not have music, you can't even sing it.
You would still be able to hear it. It'd be audible to you.
not have music.
So you could work on TV. You can be a producer, writer. You can be an actor. You just never be able to see your work.
That's the easy.
You can't watch none of the playback. They're like, oh, let's play that back. You got to go outside. You know, back of your trailer.
You can't even get it through the
playback.
edit.
Yeah.
Well, can you get it? Can you get it through the edit? Because it's not on TV yet.
You can't get none of that shit. I'm talking
it's not aired yet.
No.
On a screen. If you have to watch it on the screen, you can't look at it.
Nigga, you can't even use GIFs. It's too much like TV. You can only do memes.
I feel like I want the
no
first.
GIFs, no live pictures, none of that.
What about movies?
I said movies first, Pat.
He said
I said movies and TV.
Started focusing on TV so much.
I feel like I want the first half of my life without movies, and so I'd absolutely choose no movies or TV and keep music, because I can't, like, music is like, I don't have to watch TV at all. But music, I need my gospel, I need my trap. When I'm driving, I need to listen to music. When I'm working out, I need to listen to music.
True.
I got my mind, I need to listen to music, you know.
What about?
I have way more favorite songs than I have favorite movies, hands down. And I don't ever want to be. I don't want to have to smash to a movie. I love smashing the music, but like I got no music now. I got to put on the Matrix to smash.
Porn.
You don't
Trinity, help!
You don't have to do anything.
Isn't that good?
Why are you struggling?
Right? This is imaginary sex.
You sitting.
So wait, where does music videos fall?
Music, nigga.
Okay, well,
You
what
can
about
watch the video? You just couldn't hear
Watching on
it.
silent.
What about
Right.
stuff like Lemonade? That's like visual albums.
Okay, well, if you watch it and you pick the no music thing, then you have to watch it on mute. If you listening to it because you picked the no TV thing, you have to just listen to it. You can't watch the visual album. I think that pretty much answers itself, Pat. You knew that one. You're just trying to buy time. Okay.
No, I already know my answer. I'm just trying to figure out the crossover, because like Keon said, you made it so that you can't make music, but you can't hear it and you can't make it. But the TV,
I was like, not make it. I understand not listening, but I can't sing. I can't hum it. That's ridiculous.
Are you listening? If you hum it, can you hear the music? If you hum it, can you hear the music, Keon? I think it's a fair response to your question. If you can hear it, then you're listening to music, and that goes against the rule number one. You can never hear.
Well, you could also say if you're acting in a scene, you're watching that scene.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not though.
You're not watching.
You're not seeing it on a screen. That's the thing.
You're not watching it. You're acting.
Yeah,
I feel like you were watching
on a
it
screen.
closer. You were watching it closer than everybody else. You were in it.
No, it's totally different too when because it's really different when you're in something and then you watch it and you see the different angles. Like when you're acting and stuff, you don't see it like that.
It's okay. So what basically what you're saying, Pat, is watching porn as bad as making porn. If your parents walk in or you watching porn, they're like, oh, okay, lock a door next time. Your parents walk in or you making porn, there's 3 cameramen in there, there's a chick right now and her face is covered with stuff, right? And there's towel boy that's crafty next to your dresser. That's something completely different, right?
Not
well,
every
first of all,
I've made porn, I was watching porn while I was making it.
Oh god!
And
it was
if
the
her
live
face is already covered, we done anyway. So what you gonna say? We finished. We wrapping this up. It's over. It's fine. It's fine.
You know what they're gonna say? Get out. Get out my goddamn house.
With that, you
take your loose dick having ass up out of here. I didn't raise you like that. That's what your parents gonna say to you.
Until I give them that rent money. It's like, this is what I make from this. They like, you know what?
No, they still gonna be like, well, you make this much, you can get out my house. And you're not
That's
welcome
fair.
at Thanksgiving no more either. Now you gotta miss out on your auntie's macaroni and cheese for the rest of your life. And now your mom, knows what you do. People are sending it to her. Hey, this your son's dick? Like, now it's weird. It's awkward.
It's only weird if she watches it. If they send it and she's like, I don't want to see that. If she watches, that's on her.
She's a supportive mother. It's not like she wants to watch it. She just like wants to support you in all your
And they're not gonna be tripping at all when I take that money and
What are
send them on
we talking about?
trip to Antarctica. They're not gonna be worried about it. They'll be like, look at all this ice and penguins. Ooh.
What are we talking about? I'm so confused now. I don't even know what the question was.
An example of why, like, watching it and making it is different from like what you basically were saying. Like if you're acting in the scene, it's not the same as watching the scene. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. I agree with you guys on music. The only issue I have is one, what we do for a living, and two, sports. I don't know if I could just never watch sports again.
But you can go to the game.
But you can listen to it. You can listen to sports on the radio.
Wait, why can't you watch sports?
Why would I want to do that?
You can like physically go to the game though, Keon.
You can't watch it on TV.
I can't physically go to every single game.
Oh, because you're a broke boy.
No, because that's literally impossible for time. I can't be in Florida and California at the same time, smart ass.
All right, broke boy.
Let me.
This is so ridiculous.
The Knicks and Lakers are playing. Let me be in both places at the same time.
I'm out here at 6.
It's not how time works, asshole.
Oh god.
At once, 6 places, just me.
Right. March Madness. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna slide every place. You have superpowers.
Every Sunday,
on the run from Samuel Jackson for jumping into banks and everything. He just wants to see the Big Ten.
Yeah, that is. Shows. I guess sports and events is also TV.
Yeah. It is, but you can also listen to sports by radio. That's the thing. You can listen to that by radio.
What is it? 1950s?
No, but ESPN has a satellite radio channel, so it's not like that's unheard of.
I'm just saying.
Have you ever listened to a game? It's not the same.
No, I don't. I'm not a fucking serial killer, Meg, but I'm also not that big into sports.
People just used to like.
Keon obviously is partly serial killer and very big into sports.
Dickerson is rounding third base, and they were just, oh, I imagine that. Like that was lame as hell.
You know, Keon is big into sports. When he went to, where did you go, Keon? Was it Iowa?
No, I went to Antarctica State. It was a college there. We played Mars in the championship. It was crazy.
I know you had a good time.
Nobody could go to the game. It cost too much, but it was crazy.
Oh god.
I wonder, are there like little sections of Antarctica? Because they definitely don't have states, but like, are there like little areas or countries in it?
No, it's just Antarctica.
Just
so that large piece of mass, like, how do you like explain what something is? They just have to give like the very specific.
I mean, I know that
location, like 10 degrees north, 8 degrees south.
Well, like all the islands have names.
They know how to locate places, but it's not like how you have a continent and then you have countries within it, and then you have states within that. You know what I mean? It's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's islands too. There's Omicron. What is it? The Omarian that we've been calling it? Omicron. There's something that has to do with Corona. There's Delta. There's like all these weird.
Oh, that's dope because I'm an island boy.
And trying to make it.
I'm an island boy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, guys.
What's going on?
Somebody else is gonna join in besides Pat.
I've never.
With my best on, yeah.
Wait, Keysha, you never heard this before?
Black History Month, I won't.
What is that?
Keysha, you never heard the boys was like, I'm an island boy. You never heard that?
No.
You don't want
it's not. It's like it's not even a song. Well, I guess maybe it is a song, but nobody was like listening to it for the song. It was the viral.
Don't do it, Keysha.
You should be busy traveling to many places to even see what's popping in social media. That's
I
crazy.
am right here. Every time you hit me to here, where have I been?
It's gone.
Every single time you've hit me, the past 10 times you hit me, where have I been?
Pat's phone died, obviously, so we're just gonna put it to a vote.
Hey, Pat. Pat's so freaking annoying. Pat.
We just gonna put it to a vote.
Where's your freaking laptop? You're supposed to do this on a laptop anyway. Why are you coming here and just get right back on your phone?
In my car, so that I had it covered. But then I was like, man, I'm using a lot of power. I'm using a lot of juice. I don't want to not be able to leave. So then I came inside and I couldn't find an outlet.
Freaking nerves, Pat. I don't know. Punch you in your face.
Here we
your
are.
Stupid face sometimes.
So what we going with, man? We going with what was the question?
What another Music or TV?
Antarctica or
oh no, it was the rest of your life without TV/movies or the rest of your life without music. What we going with?
I'm going with.
I gotta watch my TV. I have a million shows that I love, and I love music, and it hurts my heart to even say this, but I'm gonna have to go with TV because I feel like in my old age, when I get to like 60, 70, I'm not gonna be wanting to listen to music. I'm gonna be wanting to watch my stories.
I feel like Meg is gonna be smashed into like the math Olympics. Like that's why she don't care about not having music. She smashed into people trying to solve for R.
Hey, who's in the final?
Okay, and I'm not stupid though, am I? Oh, my grades is good. Shut up.
Poor Mav, man. He's just poor little fellow.
Nah, by the way, I be making him. This is really funny, y'all. I had to tell y'all this since you said that. I be making him pour his own cereal for breakfast. He's 3 because every morning he wake up and he wants cereal. Mind you, if that's our breakfast for the morning or not, he wants cereal. So I got these cereal dispensers. I put a bowl out for him every morning. I put a little a stair step right next to it so he can get on there and you just do like this. I poured his milk in a cup and put it in the fridge and was like, okay, we're gonna go through this so you learn how to pour your own cereal.
That's good. Make him listen. I completely support it. My kid does nothing for herself. Me and Farron took the weekend away. We came back. The kitchen looked exactly the same as it did when we left. She had no inclination to clean up, put anything up, cook for herself. She's not gonna make it, man. She's not gonna fucking make it in the world. And it's not even because she's not trying to skate by because she thinks she's cute enough. She has no ambition to do anything. This new generation, I don't know.
It's the apps, man.
Why didn't you tell her she had to? You didn't tell her she had to clean up?
Tell her, Meg, that the kitchen needs to be tended. All you got to do is load the dishwasher.
Apps do everything.
Why you ain't tell her that was? You didn't leave her. Some people need a list.
Listen, she's
some people need a list
here. She's of age to where she sees something out of place. She should know to do something about. She's of age, man. I'm not making no excuses for her, and neither will you. Let's just be honest about it. She ain't gonna make it. If the zombie apocalypse happened, I gotta cut dead weight. I'm leaving her at the apartment.
What?
Watch her be the only person to survive the zombie apocalypse is gonna be her. She's gonna still be there with a dirty kitchen.
Absolutely not. She is not going to survive at all. Because eventually she's going to feel like she needs to walk the dog. When she go outside, they're going to get her goof ass. She's not going to make it, Keon. I can't have that with me because it's going to slow me down. If she dies when she with me, I'm going to end up crying. Now I let my guard down because my hands is over my face. And then I'm bit on the neck. You know what I'm saying? Mourning her. She's going to slow me down,
What
man.
if you sacrificed yourself and then all the zombies got
Why
full?
the fuck would I?
They got full eating you, and then Farron and the
Are they ever full?
Oh, that's one of my jokes is how wasteful zombies are. Zombies they took 2 bites out of somebody and they see somebody else be like, oh.
with Tupperware.
I'd be the only zombie with Tupperware. I'm like, oh, taking niggas with me. I said, but I'm black, so like it would be like an old potato salad bowl. And I done lost the lid, so I got some red wrap. I'm the most responsible.
Terrible.
Keysha, what you going with, TV or music?
No TV.
No TV, music. That is. Keon, what you going with?
I think I have to go. It's a lose-lose, but I think I have to go with no music. Just because we just have too much TV stuff going on in our lives.
Keon, you ever just look at a person and be like, I know your type. You're the type, always watch sports, give yourself your own haircuts. Some would say maybe have an excessive drinking problem, but you do it at home, so not a lot of people know. Like, I can call Keon's like behavior to a T because he's just so fucking persnickety, dude. Yeah, sick of this motherfucker, man. Anyway, Pat, what you going with?
I am going with No, I gotta do music. No TV.
I was about to say, if you said no TV and you're a musical artist, I'm like, he's in it for the money, guys. You see this? This nigga has no passion. This is fucking Lil Yachty.
I mean, I like TV and movies a whole lot. That sucks.
I get that. Look at Pat. Look, Pat got the iced out Bart Simpson chain.
I'll start reading if that happens.
Niggas is changing.
Books will come back.
Niggas is changing. He got the iced out Bart Simpson. Niggas is changing.
A little bit.
Ice. What is it? Titanium?
You're allowed to change a little bit.
All right, man. Thank y'all so much for watching another episode of SquADcast Versus. For that last one, looks like music took that one.
Who else voted music?
Yeah, we would rather go our life without TV. And so music won, but that's how we're gonna do that.
I get it. Like, it was hard.
That was a difficult one. I can't hold you. Shout out to our special guests, Keysha E, and also Keon Polee, man. Shout out to Original Squad, Meg Scoop, Patrick Cloud. I'm to hear more. We'll see you on another episode next week of SquADcast Versus. Peace.
Thanks for having me out.